out to a nice seafood dinner. But your card's right. I'll even call you again.
And we're back with another episode.
48 laws
of power.
Power over too much
me.
Power. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
Welcome
New
to
Year.
2025. Even though we're releasing all these episodes in 2025.
It happens.
Yeah.
You'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah, they'll be able to figure out the timeline.
Or don't bother. Who gives a shit?
You know, I honestly never heard of this book prior to us, bringing it up as what we wanted to start this out as. But since I'm aware of it, it's funny how I've been hearing the 48 Laws of Power be talked about from a bunch of different other people and content creators and stuff. So,
Well, turns out we're
it's just
trendsetters.
coincidental.
Yeah, either coincidence or we're trendsetters.
It's that one thing where you hear a word and within 24 hours you'll hear it again or something.
Yeah. That is kind of like, it's like a synchronicity.
Yeah.
Law 13.
Law 13!
Wow.
1-3.
When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Judgment. If you need to turn to an ally for help, do not bother to remind them of your past assistance or good deeds. He will find a way to ignore you. Instead, uncover something in your request or in your alliance with him that will benefit him, and emphasize it out of all proportion. Yeah. He will respond enthusiastically when he sees something to be gained for himself. People are selfish. Remember that.
Yeah.
Keys to power.
Llaves.
In your quest for power, you will consistently find yourself in the position of asking for help from those more powerful than you. There is an art to asking for help, an art that depends on your ability to understand the person you're dealing with and not to confuse your needs with theirs. Most people never succeed at this because they are completely trapped in their own wants and desires. They start from the assumption that the people they are appealing to have a selfless interest in helping them. Fuck my ass.
Speaking of that, is there still shit stains on that book?
I don't know. It's probably still on my hands. I mean, I've washed this many
Maybe.
times, but the folds of your ass are still attached.
Of course.
Like you intended it.
They talk as if their needs mattered to these people who probably couldn't care less. Sometimes they refer to large issues, a great cause, or grand emotions such as love and gratitude. They go for the big picture when simple everyday realities would have much more appeal. What they do not realize is that even the most powerful person is locked inside needs of his own, and that if you make no appeal of his self-interest, he merely sees you as desperate, or at best a waste of time. Yeah, don't waste rich people's time. Just ask them for that money and offer to blow them, and they'll probably give you some cash.
I mean, that honestly kind of checks out.
Totally.
Yeah, you know,
Like, hey,
obviously.
what's more appealing to somebody than getting their dick sucked?
Yeah.
What if the person in power doesn't have a dick?
Hey, man. Suck a butthole then, dude. It's cool.
Looks like we'll be eating some ass.
Ass Eaters Anonymous.
Yeah. Always on Sunday.
Triple A.
Always
No, AEA.
Yeah.
Ass Eaters Anonymous.
AEA.
Yeah. It's cool, dude.
Yeah, it is actually pretty good.
A key step in the process is to understand the other person's psychology Is he vain? Is he concerned about his reputation or his social standing? Does he have enemies you could help him vanquish? Is he simply motivated by money and power?
Power.
When the Mongols invaded China in the 12th century, they threatened to obliterate the culture and had to thrive for over 2,000 years. Their leader, Genghis Khan, saw nothing in China but the country lacked pasteurizing for horses, and he decided to destroy the place, leveling all its cities. For it would be better to exterminate the Chinese than to let grass grow. It was not a soldier, a general, or a king who saved the Chinese from devastation, but the man named Bulong Chalong Chilong Chao. A foreigner himself, Chuchulatu La Balong Chalong Chi, had to come to appreciate the superiority of Chinese culture. He managed to make himself a trusted advisor to Genghis Khan and persuaded him that he would reap the riches out of a place. Instead of destroying it, he simply taxed everyone who lived there. Khan saw the wisdom in this and did as Chichuan Chango advised. When Khan took the city of Kaflanganchang, after a long siege and decided to massacre its inhabitants, as he had in other cities,
I know, right?
had resisted
He's
him.
been working on this all week.
Did you read ahead?
Yeah, right.
Bolong Chao had told him that the finest craftsmen and engineers in China had fled to Kamflang, and it would be better to put them to use. Kamflang was spared. Never before had Genghis Khan shown such mercy, but then it really wasn't mercy that saved Kamflang. Chinchulong Chaobonanchi knew Khan well. He was a barbaric peasant who cared nothing for culture, or indeed for anything other than warfare and practical results. Bolong Chalongchi chose to appeal to the only emotion that would work in such a good man. Greed. Good man? Good man.
Good man.
Good
Greed.
man.
Greed.
Okay.
Good man.
I didn't say that Genghis Khan was a good man.
No.
But I kind of just did.
Yeah, you really actually did.
Whoops.
You said he's a smart man.
He's a genocidal guy.
Yeah, a smart genocidal maniac. Didn't Genghis Khan reduce like the world's population by something like 10% at least?
30.
30?
Probably.
Yeah, and then
repopulated.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't like 20% of the Chinese DNA out there Genghis Khan?
Pretty much.
It's a substantial number.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
no,
it
and
is.
it's not just China
Like,
either.
no joke, right?
It's India because he dominated China, Russia, India. Of course, Russia is in Asia, so and I think India. No, wait, I'm not gonna go that far. Continue.
Self-interest is the lever that will move people. Once you make them see how you can in some way meet their needs or advance their cause, their resistance to your request for help will magically, not magnificently.
No.
Well, was that
Magically.
Hyphenated?
Not even.
Oh, dude, he
Shit.
just lost
And he's
himself.
not even drinking.
At each
Yeah.
step on the way to acquiring power, you must train yourself to think your way inside the other person's mind, to see their needs and interests, to get rid of the screen of your own feelings that obscure the truth. Master this art, and there will be no limits to what you can accomplish.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
We got the red.
we got the red. Okay. Fables, Aesop Rocky, late 6th century.
Shit. Because it's Aesop Fables, right?
Yes.
All right. All right.
That's funny.
The
That's
peasant
cool.
and the apple tree. A peasant had in his garden. And, nah, that's not the right.
Yeah, not the right tone of voice.
A peasant had in his garden an apple tree, which bore no fruit, only to serve as the perch on the sparrows and grasshoppers. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
What, doesn't it take like a few years or something?
He
for, like, that
resolved
tree
to
like,
cut
produce fruit?
Yeah.
it down, and taking his axe in his hand, made bold stroke at his roots.
So he just did way
The
more.
grasshoppers and sparrows entreated him not to cut down the tree that sheltered them, but to spare it, and they would sing to him, and enlighten his blavers, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. He paid no attention to their requests, but gave
Shalom.
the tree, god damn the tree, a second and a third blow with his axe. When he reached the hollow of the tree, he found a hive full of honey. Having tasted the honeycomb, he threw down his axe and, looking on the tree as sacred, took great care of it. Self-interest alone moved some men. Fables by Aesop Rocky in the 6th century, late BC.
So does that mean that name was ripped off from that guy?
Maybe. It's a little different. It's Aesop.
It's spelled A-E.
Well, I mean, I didn't get to see, so.
Yeah.
Men are so thoroughly subjective that nothing really interests them but themselves. They always think of their own case as soon as ever any remarks, fuck my ass. They always think of their own case as soon as ever any remarks is made. That's fucking stupid. And their whole attention, god damn me and my horrible brain. My horrible smooth brain. And absorbed by the merest chance reference to anything which affects them personally, be it never so remote. Arthur Jag Offington, 1788 to 1860.
So that's an Arthur Schopenhauer.
How'd you fucking know that?
I know a few of his.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck
Okay.
Arthur Schopenhauer for writing like an asshole.
Right, he's the guy who said that.
Image.
Never mind.
Of course.
Never mind. Don't need to go in there.
Image, a cord that binds. The cord of mercy and gratitude is threadbare and will break at the first shock. Do not throw such a lifeline. The cord of mutual self-interest is woven of many fibers and cannot easily be severed. It will serve is right underneath it. These fucking cocksuckers. It will serve you well for years.
It'll sever you. I mean,
Serve your asshole while we sever your penis. Authority. I am the authority. Fuck you. No.
All right.
The shortest and best way to
at
make
least
your
I'm getting fucked.
He's the authority of the AEA.
Yeah, right. The AEA.
the shortest and best way to make your fortune is to let people see clearly that it is in their interest to promote yours. Jean de la Brouche, 1645 to 1696.
All right.
Oh, who wants to read this one?
Yeah.
This is you?
I guess so, dude. I will do Law 14.
Poser, dude.
Yeah, right.
Are we looking up that word
And
Affirmation?
and treated.
Gotta be fucked up if you don't know what
It's a
affirmation
transitive
means.
verb, which means to plead with, especially in order to persuade, to ask urgently, to make an
Oh, and
earnest
treat.
request.
Yeah. That one
Yeah.
fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'm
That
like,
one did
I
fuck
am
me
not
up.
old English.
That one fucked you up.
I can only speak Chinese gibberish, and that's about it.
Which you do pretty well.
I got it.
Yeah,
It's
Like,
you'll,
matter of
you'll
fact, I thought
notice.
it was.
You were
I thought
cracking
it was
me up, dude.
nailing
Yeah,
those.
no,
It was
I
the
thought
same name over
I
and
thought
over
you were
again. I had
nailing
different
that.
pronunciation every
You
time.
literally nailed it.
Go back and look at what I was trying to fucking. It's Chichusia.
Chuchusai.
And I was K Fang.
K-Fang.
Bilong Chalo.
That's the one right there, dude. That's it right there. That's the one.
Right.
Nailed it.
It's gibberish.
Absolutely. It's gibberish. It's nonsense.
Ah,
How did that happen?
this guy's got a hanky, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's what I switched to. I was like, no
Damn,
more.
dude, this guy's got tuberculosis in 1928.
Yeah,
In his
100%.
pocket now.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm a walking poison factory.
Here, hit that before you start.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
All right, here we go. Law number 14. Pose as a friend.
Poser.
Work as a spy.
Ass.
Yeah, this one's sinister.
It is.
I mean, there's not any other way.
Pose
to
as a
really-
friend and then fuck a guy in the ass when he's not paying any attention.
You
is
know,
what
because
happens
that's
when
really
you
going
fuck
to
a
do your
stranger.
reputation
Yes.
well that you're supposed to protect with your
This
life.
is what happens when you fuck a
stranger
stranger
in
in
the
the ass. Larry, you see this, Larry? God
We
damn.
literally just watched that the other night, man.
That's great.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Judgment. Knowing about your rival is critical. Use spies to gather valuable information
Shut the
that
fuck
will
up,
keep
Donnie.
you a step ahead. Better still, play the spy yourself. In polite social encounters, learn to probe.
Shaken, not stirred.
Ask indirect questions to get people to reveal their weaknesses and intentions. There is no occasion that is not an opportunity for artful spying.
Bond.
So never reveal
James
your
Bond, James
intentions,
Bond.
but try
Also-
to find out what everybody else's intentions are.
How dumb is James Bond by constantly telling people his name?
Yeah, right.
Like, he's a spy. He's like, nah, I'm never going to use it.
Yeah, right. Like, and people haven't heard of this guy?
Yeah, like, he'd be famous. Like, oh, you keep thwarting people's plans.
And nobody knows about you.
Moonraker. What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Right. Keys to power. In the realm of power, your goal is a degree of control over future events.
This is not
Part of the problem you face then is that people won't tell you all their thoughts, emotions, and plans. Carefully controlling what they say, they often keep the most critical part of their character hidden. Their weaknesses, ulterior motives, obsessions.
Oh, quick. Do you believe in life after love?
What?
Do you believe in love after love?
I mean,
I don't know why that just popped
yeah,
in there.
man, I think you gotta keep the dream alive, dude. Yeah, seriously.
Oh.
The result is...
That just... And now for the next part of the show. Oh, talk to the audience. Oh, God.
Get back to the action, cats. Oh, those book reading bros are on another tangent. Let's get back to the reading. The result is that you cannot predict their moves and are constantly in the dark. The trick is to find a way to probe them, to find out their secrets and hidden intentions without letting them know what you are up to. This guy really wants to do some probing.
Yeah. I'm noticing a theme.
Yeah,
in this law.
was this written by an
The
alien?
38 Laws of Being a Power Bottom.
That's hilarious.
I mean, dude, like they probably worked in that way too.
Yeah.
You know?
Pose as a friend and then get your ass fucked by him.
That honestly is kind of what like it's like. Pose as a friend, work as a spy.
Probe him. As soon as you get the chance.
This is not as difficult as this is not as difficult as you might think. A friendly front will let you secretly gather information on friends and enemies alike.
Get him drunk.
Let others consult the horoscope or read tarot cards. You have more concrete means of seeing into the future. What did you want to say?
You have a slight fever. Your your rectal thermometer is reading 101.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
Just a quick probe.
I am a hobbyist doctor.
Get out of here. The note.
Please, let me help you.
Don't worry, we'll clip that up.
I'll try.
No,
No. Just leave that stupidity in there.
Leave it all.
Leave it all. Don't even edit it.
Don't edit a thing.
The most common way of spying is to use other people. The method is simple, powerful, but risky. You will certainly gather information, but you have little control over the people who are doing the work. Perhaps they will ineptly reveal your spying, or even secretly turn against you. It is far better to be the spy yourself, to pose as a friend while secretly gathering information. We got another Talleyrand sighting.
Jeez.
Who?
The French politician Talleyrand was one of the greatest practitioners of this art.
No.
He had an uncanny ability to worm secrets out of people in polite conversation.
He's not a real guy.
Right. What is
Talleyrand?
it? What's
I'm
this
Talleyrand.
Word? Yeah, what's this word
Telling
he's
me
using?
some bananas, bro.
Yeah, right.
Except Talleyrand.
Throughout
Tally-ho.
Talleyrand's life, people said he was a superb conversationalist. Yet he actually said very little. He never talked about his own ideas. He got others to reveal theirs.
He was an excellent listener.
Yeah.
He would blurt out what seemed to be a
The
secret,
ladies dug.
actually
Yeah.
something he had made
Sure.
up, then watch his listeners' reactions. Yeah, probably. He was a real hit with the ladies.
Yeah.
He's just always listening.
Something about him. I don't know what it is.
He listens
He listens
so
to me.
well.
He understands me.
Oh, he cares.
Fuck you, David. You never pay attention to me.
Right. David's actually trying to be a friend instead of posing as a
David's
friend.
just trying to smash.
Yeah.
Well, that was his.
Yeah, exactly,
you know.
dog.
Who's David?
I don't know.
Goliath?
You're the one who brought up David.
I'm just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a fella.
Fuck you, David.
Well, he's not even a fella because like 350
First
makes
name
you a
caught.
fella.
First name that came to my brain.
Okay.
David.
David.
David. During social gatherings and innocuous encounters, pay attention. This is when people's guards are down. By getting people to talk, you can make them reveal
So
things.
basically, wait till they have a couple of drinks and then probe.
Yeah, probe 'em. Just telling you, there's a method to this madness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably in some lexicons. The balance of the maneuver is that they will mistake your interest in them for friendship, so that you not only learn, but you also make allies. Nevertheless, you should practice this tactic with caution and care.
Aha.
Yeah, there wasn't even a hyphen. I just tripped over my tongue.
It happens, dude.
Yeah, man, it does.
You know, not 10 times.
I don't
but
know how to
it
fucking
happens.
read. You know how amazing this is that I got this far?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, the stuff you were reading and pronouncing, like, honestly, you're an all-star already.
Did you have any hyphenated words?
Yeah, there's always hyphenated words just because of how compact this shit is.
I had one.
I think I had a couple, but
Yeah. All right, where was it?
there's no way to tell. There's no possibility to check it.
If people begin to suspect you are worming secrets out of them under the cover of conversation, they will strictly avoid you. Emphasize friendly chatter.
Some bullshit.
Not valuable information. Your search for gems of information cannot be too obvious, or your probing questions will reveal more about yourself and your intentions than about the information you hope to find. Yeah.
You gotta do the accent.
Oh.
What dialect will he choose?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Tech
Are you
support?
reading ahead?
Tech
He
support?
is.
Just
He
a little
is.
bit.
Yeah.
I'm just like to see whose quotes they are. It's
Yeah.
Indian philosopher.
Yeah,
So
so he's telling me
What
that.
kind of Indian?
that's my point.
Good
Let's see what he
point.
picks.
Good point.
The caste system exists. I didn't make it.
A trick to try in spying comes from La Rochefoucauld, who wrote, "Sincerity is found in very few men, and is often the cleverest of ruses. One is sincere in order to draw out the confidence and secrets of the other."
What does that mean?
What?
Huh?
What?
Who?
Sincerity is found in very few men?
Sure.
So I guess the idea is that, like, everybody has ulterior motives, and
Yeah.
most men are based on their ulterior motives.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of sincerity, genuineness, sympathy, or authenticity that they practice and push forward.
Men, dude.
Well,
There's no sympathy
I
for the
don't.
fucking devil,
Man,
dude.
I don't think I know any of those type of people. Or I don't.
Or they're
and
really good
that's
at
what I was
spying.
just about to fucking say, man.
All your friends are a bunch of fucking spies.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody actually even likes me. They're just like, dude, I'm just spying on this motherfucker.
Right.
Stealing my ideas.
Yep.
You fucking Kit Kats.
Hey, man.
By pretending to bare your heart to another person. In other words, you make them more likely to reveal their own secrets. Give them a false confession, and they will give you a real one. That's fucked up.
Man.
Wow.
It's like, man, right.
Another
That's
Oh,
why this book is dangerous.
it really is. Like, this, it's illuminating and eye-opening
Yeah.
to read. Another trick was identified by the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, who suggested vehemently contradicting people you're in conversation with as a way of irritating them, stirring them up
Another guy.
so that they lose some of the control over their words.
Not real.
In their emotional reaction, they will reveal all kinds of truths about themselves, truths you can later use against them.
Well, why lie? Like, the truth is so much more detrimental to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, so what I think one of the things that, like,
half the time, you know, you just use the ammunition people give you. You don't even have to, like.
so that's
there's no
kind of the
lying
point of
about
that.
anything.
That's
It's
the
like-
point of it, is like you lull them into a false sense of security with your own lies so that you can collect truths about them.
Yeah.
But then here's the thing: when
Brutal.
you get found out as a liar,
Yeah.
Well, that's the
and then
thing
you
about
ruin
it.
the reputation that you're supposed to protect.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of contradicting information in this book. Is what
Well,
I'm
if
gathering.
it's like also later on, like how you are not getting fucking caught, it's gonna be one of these deals. Like,
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like if you are gonna
right.
if you're gonna create these elaborate
We are
lies, you're gonna
fucking
have
with
to be
these-
committed to the lies that you're
Man,
telling.
by the time you get to the
Not
end of this
even that,
book,
you gotta-
you're gonna
oh,
be a
so,
master manipulator.
like the Democratic Party.
I mean, damn, dude. All right. So did you
Well,
guys
it's kind of
watch?
like you said though. Like this
TV on New
literally
Year's at all?
feels like a focus on a politics-driven career.
Yeah, I don't get the lie thing because it's then you got to remember what you lied about, who they're gonna tell your lie to, and it just becomes this huge
Yeah, you got to keep a line
spider
journal.
web. Yeah.
You just got a spreadsheet.
Oh man, that's
You gotta
sounds
remember
like
it,
way
man.
too much work.
Yeah.
You gotta remember him.
Image, the third eye of the spy.
Oh.
In the land of the two-eyed, the third eye gives you the omniscience of a god. You see farther
Jesus
than
Christ.
others, and you see deeper into them. Nobody is safe from the eye but you. I mean, sounds like the eye of Sauron right there.
Yeah.
Authority. Now the reason a brilliant sovereign and a wise general conquer the enemy whenever they move, and their achievements surpass those of ordinary men, is their foreknowledge of the enemy situation. This foreknowledge cannot be elicited from spirits, nor from gods, nor by analogy with past events. Scratching the fruit. Nor by astrologic calculations. It must be obtained from men who know the enemy situation, from spies. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, 4th century BC.
Astro
I
blood.
should have probably done a voice.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah, my
What
bad.
are you gonna do
You
though?
should see who it is at the end, and then
Yeah, you know what? You're right. So this one generally doesn't have a quote, but the authority is generally a quote from somebody else who's acting like an authority on the topic that we're reading. All right, let's do some more red. Let's do some quotes. If you have reason to suspect that a person is telling you a lie, look as though you believed every word he said. This will give him courage to go on. He will become more vehement as his assertions, and in the end betray himself. Again, if you perceive that a person is trying to conceal something from you, but with only partial success, look as though you did not believe him. The opposition on your part will provoke him into leading out his reserve of truth and bringing the whole force of it to bear upon your incredulity. Arthur Schopenhauer, 1788 to 1850.
Schopenhauer?
Listen.
I probably would have pronounced that wrong myself.
Yeah, dude. Like I've only ever seen pictures of him with like he's got the bald head and like the ridiculous like backwards
Is
sideburns.
he actually Mark Twain?
No.
Backwards sideburns.
We'll
Yeah.
see about that.
Yeah.
I doubt. I bet you he's just Mark Twain in a wig.
Rules see through spice, Escows through smell, Brahmins through scriptures, and the rest of the people through their normal eyes.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, right.
Kautilya, Indian philosopher, 3rd century BC.
Cool.
Still not as good as you, bro.
Well.
Let's get some light on my man over here. Oh, I'll hold that so you can put on your glasses, Grandpa.
Thanks, buddy.
Of course, man.
I got an old guy, folks.
Hey, we got an old guy reading.
Right in his eyes.
Yeah, right. I was blinded by the lights.
Wrapped up like a douche.
Fuck this stupid night. I'm reading. Did you want to hit this first too?
No, I was giving you fresh greens.
Wow, what a nice guy. You're the man,
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Well, you held my book.
Huh?
I put on my cheaters. And this
Well, now, folks.
this is great.
Folks,
You're-
welcome.
yeah, this one's good.
Welcome to the 48th Law. of
Honestly, I
Power.
wish I got this one, but it's okay.
My name's Old Hollywood.
And New Hollywood.
The Golden.
Petrified wood.
I'm
Yeah,
from
you're right.
the
Old
golden-
Hollywood doesn't practice what that New Hollywood
They call me
does.
Golden Age because I'm from the Golden Age of Hollywood.
Law 15. Crush your enemies totally.
Yeah.
That's just Emily.
Written by fucking Conan the Barbarian.
Well,
Yeah, right.
You know what? I'm put it plural because there's more than one enemy out
Oh,
there.
God, dude, yeah. What do you think? We're spies now? He's on to us.
Judgment. All great leaders since Moses have known that a feared enemy must be crushed completely. In parentheses,
Whoa.
sometimes they have learned this the hard way. End
They fucked
parentheses.
up. They fucked up.
If one ember is left alight, no matter how dimly it smolders, a fire will eventually break out. So, if you're gonna kill a whole line of a family, you have to take them all out.
Right,
Yeah.
and it's like, and that's a good metaphor because, like, one ember can cause a forest fire.
Yeah, I've
Or-
seen what is
Right.
it, Game of Thrones.
What is best? To crush your enemies
Totally.
And hear the
Yeah.
lamentations of their women.
So it is written by Conan the
Straight up,
Barbarian.
dude.
Yes.
To hear the lamentation. I love that. That's my favorite quote. Like, to hear the lamentations of the women.
Oh, dude, and that is just such a hard line.
Yeah.
The lamentations
It's
of
like,
the
dude,
women.
who taught this guy English? Like, like, why does he know that big a word? And he was a fucking slave. Like, this is crazy. He pushed a fucking stone for like 20 years, and then he got super jacked.
Right, and then he turned
And-
into a
and then-
was he a barbarian to begin with? Or
Nah,
just-
he was a guy.
he was just a guy,
He
and
was
then he
just a
became a
guy.
barbarian because he wanted to hear the lamentations of the women.
Well, eventually.
Yeah.
He was taught
Well,
what
his
was
family
best.
was slaughtered.
Well,
And he was
probably-
taken as a slave, I thought.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
And then he got all buff pushing that stone.
Yeah.
what I'm curious of, like, was he from like a tribe of barbarians? Because like the Germanics, like when Rome.
Yeah, I
was-
think his dad was.
I think
badass.
everybody is a fucking barbarian.
Okay, fine. Nailed it. Nicely done, guys.
All right.
Perfect.
More is lost through stopping halfway than through total annihilation.
Total annihilation.
The enemy will recover
Totally.
and will seek revenge.
Seek revenge.
Crush him, not only in body but in spirit.
Dude, this is definitely
This is
written by
Conan,
Conan the
yeah.
Barbarian.
Conan.
He had quite a
Horrible
he
poo.
after he got done murdering fools, he had quite the prolific career as a writer,
The keys to power.
motivational coach.
In your struggle for power, you will stir up rivalries and create enemies.
The snake.
There will
Oh,
be
no.
people you cannot win over, who will remain your enemies no matter what. Such enemies wish you ill. There is nothing they want more than to eliminate you. If in your struggles with them, you stop half or even 3/4 of the way, out of the mercy or hope of reconciliation, you only make them more determined, more embittered, and they will someday take revenge. They may act friendly for the time being, but this is only because you have defeated them. They have no choice but to bide their time.
You have no choice.
No choice.
No choice.
No choice but to bide the time.
The solution.
Down.
Have no mercy. Do not take their hatred. Hatred. Oh,
No
sorry.
hatred, that's
Oh,
hatred.
look
You
at
got
that.
buddy.
You can't read that.
Yeah.
Tough guy.
Yeah, you got the glasses.
All
on.
right.
that.
Don't take their hatred personally, bro.
It just looked weird after I said it right.
Yeah, right? You nailed it, and then like it morphed on you. Did you just have an instant cataract?
Take their hatred personally. Crush your enemies as totally as they would crush you. Ultimately, the only peace and security you can hope for from your enemies is their disappearance. Mao Tse-tung knew the importance of this law. In 1934,
Yeah.
the communist leader and some 75,000 poorly equipped soldiers fled into the desolate mountains of western China to escape Chiang Kai-shek's much larger army in what has since been called the Long March.
The long.
The
good
Long March.
He nailed that Shanghai
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah, he's killing it right
night.
now.
I know, dude. It's like he's
Dude, you
native.
guys are getting really good at reading, and I'm just getting
Chinese.
worse.
We're rubbing off on you, bro. Sorry.
Hey.
Suck it
Chiang
up.
was
Yeah.
determined to eliminate every last communist.
Ooh.
And by a few years later, Mao had less than 10,000 soldiers left. By 1937, in fact, when China was invaded by Japan, Chiang circulated that the communists were no longer a threat. He chose to give up the chase and concentrate on the Japanese. 10 years later, the communists had recovered enough to rout Chiang's army.
Chang.
Chiang.
Chang. Long
Just
channel.
Chang.
Yeah, it's Shang.
Chang
Shanghai Jack is actually how you pronounce it. You killed it that first one.
Oh, so oh shit, man.
Yeah, dude. Like you actually since then
Chiang
did
has
two
forgotten
different
the
pronunciations.
wisdom of just
hard to
testing
know.
it out, you know?
Hard to know.
Yeah, right.
Crushing
Hard
the
to know.
enemy.
It's hard to know.
Mao had not. Chiang was pursued until he and his entire army fled to the island of Taiwan.
That Mao guy.
Nothing remains of his
No,
regime
not
in
good
mainland China to
Mao.
this day.
Mao Chong.
The goal of total victory is an axiom of modern warfare and was codified as such by Karl von
Codified.
Clausewitz,
Codified, schmodified.
the premier philosopher of
Spotify?
war.
Hey.
Analyzing the campaigns of Napoleon von
Done.
Clausewitz wrote, We do claim that direct annihilation of the enemy's forces must always be the dominant consideration.
Don't forget to vote for Pedro.
Once a major victory is achieved, there must be no talk of rest, of breathing space, but only of the pursuit. Going for the enemy again, seizing his capital, attacking his reserves, and anything else, raping his women, that might give his country aid and comfort.
Did that say that?
Was that an annotation or is that actually in there?
It was an annotation.
Oh, this
it
guy.
just makes sense though. Like,
Well, dude, like, I'm gonna be honest. Of all the laws, it's kind of my favorite one when I just think of it as Conan wrote this.
I'm just thinking is like when they're talking total annihilation, like that's what they do when you went and invaded another country. Like,
Yeah.
You just went in, fucking raped and pillaged and fucking
Well,
killed everyone.
right.
And,
Look, essentially, it is to send a message so great that you and your forces are not to be messed or trifled with by anybody else. And if you want to step into our territory, or more importantly, like what happens is after you dominate a country, you go to the next country, you're like, you want that to happen to you? And they're like, well, we'll pay you tribute, dog.
and anything else that might give his country aid and comfort. The reason for this is that after war come negotiations and division of territory. If you have only won a partial victory, you will inevitably lose in negotiations what you have gained by war. The solution is simple. Allow your enemies no options. Annihilate them and their territory is yours to carve. The goal of power is to control your enemies completely, to make them obey your will. You cannot afford to go halfway. If they have no options, they will be forced to do your bidding. This law has application far beyond the battlefield. Negotiation is the insidious viper that will eat away at your victory. So give your enemies nothing to negotiate. No hope, no room to maneuver. They are crushed, and that is that. Damn. Be realistic. If you are not ruthless with your enemies, you will never be secure. And if you are not in a position to do away with them or banish them from your presence, at least understand that they are plotting against you, and pay no heed to whatever friendliness they feign. Your only weapon in a situation is your own wariness.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of like,
It's kind of like
it
Conan.
does kind of make sense, especially like at the end when he says, listen, this doesn't just only apply to the battlefield. It's a tactic of negotiation. Well, these last two laws. So pose as a friend, act as a spy,
And lie your ass off.
Well, you know, in negotiation, essentially what you do is like you start off a conversation by being friendly with somebody. You have an idea of what you're trying to get as a result from this conversation. So what you do is one of the first things you say, and this is actually from a CIA negotiator, you thank somebody for being gracious with their time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, dude. So it's kind of like subterfuge to get yourself an entry point.
Yeah.
Because like if you have an issue that you're trying to resolve, right? If you get on the phone and you just start yelling at somebody, they're not going to be happy about it. But if you build it up like you're like, hey, I'm thanking you for taking time to help me resolve this issue, you've befriended them and they're going to be more likely to help you. And if that means annihilating an enemy, hey.
Knock your digs.
All right. Cool.
Annihilate away.
Wait, are you not doing the image and authority first?
Oh, this is the first red. You want me to do that?
That's what we've always been doing. I know you did it differently.
Oh, I've been
You
going
do
to
whatever
the,
you
I've
want.
been going to the
You know what,
first
guys?
red and
You
reading
do
back.
whatever you want.
As long as you say what we're
No,
up
we're
to.
going to
Yeah.
do it Bear's way.
No. Yeah, I'm not the
Bears,
reader.
Only fucking.
Image. A viper crushed beneath your foot, but left alive, will rear up and bite you with a double dose of venom. An enemy that is left around is like a half-dead viper that you nurse back to health. Time makes the venom grow stronger.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake Plissken. 1984.
Yes. Yes. One of the greatest heroes of our generation.
Authority. For it must be noted that men must either be caressed or else annihilated. They will revenge themselves for small injuries, but cannot do so for great ones. The injury, therefore, that we do to a man must be such that we need not fear his vengeance. Niccolo
Nikola
Yeah.
Tesla.
Niccolo.
Machiavelli.
Yeah, we got another Machiavellian reference.
1469 to 1527.
1434 and 17225.
Yeah. He's killing it.
The remnants of an enemy can become active, like there is of
Jesus
disease
Christ.
or fire. Hence, these should be exterminated completely. One should never ignore an enemy, knowing him to be weak. He becomes dangerous in due course, like the spark of fire in a haystack. Kalia, Indian philosopher, 3rd century. BC.
Yeah, it was the same one that I did. Yeah. Oh my god.
To have ultimate victory, you must be ruthless. Napoleon Bonaparte, 1769
Napoleon
to
the
1821.
Dynamite.
Yeah. So, what kind of reflections do you have on these laws, guys?
Reflections.
Reflections by Boswell, Bear, in Hollywood.
I
Not-
just
not-
don't know if I'm cut out for the whole lying thing, and I
the
just
pure manipulations.
Yeah, I don't. I think.
Well, okay. So check this out.
Cheat more through truth.
So here's what I was thinking, though. Like
Why
on,
risk your reputation?
well, on
being
the
a liar?
other end, being aware of these laws, you can recognize when somebody might be using them on you.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I kind of think that is kind of like the that is one of the silver linings of kind of like reading through this book. It is a lot of malicious stuff, and most of the laws there is kind of like a little bit of a gray territory. Not with Law 15, annihilate your enemies.
Yeah. Crush them until they have
Yeah.
to do your will and bidding.
When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude.
All right. I mean, that one actually kind of also seems a little bit straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you actually figure out what somebody's interested in.
Well, yeah, like just appealing to your own.
So when you're
self-interest.
probing them,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're just interested in probing them, they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what are you up to back there?
Yeah, right. Like, I can feel that.
Bud.
Literally.
Buddy.
Literally.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, take it easy.
Hey, take it easy, bud.
Tony Tubolero. Haktui Mendick?
Yeah, Haktua.
Is she in jail yet?
She's not doing so well.
No.
oh, I haven't even checked into what's going on. With the
Oh,
whole crypto
so
thing.
with her whole
Is that still a thing?
12 minutes of fame, what she ended up doing was she launched a crypto coin, which just ended up being a total farming.
Did some
operation.
asshole talk her into it? And,
Probably.
Like, swindle her. and-
Probably.
Yeah, Jake Paul, I think, or Logan Paul, one of the two. One of the Pauls.
But they
It
had
might have been Paul Bear, for all I know.
they had a
He passed away.
they had a
Paul Bear?
release
Did he?
podcast about it.
Ah.
And it just did not go good for her because like her partners kind of like admitted to doing some illegal stuff like on
Yeah.
the broadcast.
Like
So-
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah,
It's a real Sam.
exactly.
Did
Same
they just
thing.
extradite somebody from another country back here for some shit like that?
Yeah. So Haktua Girl's done, but like I mean,
I'm sure she made her daddy proud.
yeah, man, talking
one
about
daughter, dude.
yeah, he talking about. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was just like that's my girl making a career out of talking about spitting on dicks. Like,
Yeah, why do this other shit when you like had so much like content creation and stuff going on? Like you had a springboard. To,
well, once again though,
You know?
if she had read these laws of power, she could have probably seen into something like somebody was trying to use her star power and fame to do something malicious.
Right.
Because it seems like her business partners knew that it was going to fail. Because they were like, do you know how
excuse me.
do you know how expensive lawyers are? Do you know how expensive it is to set up an account in the Cayman Islands? And like literally, you're like, are you literally you're admitting to the practice of maliciously farming people to buy into your shitty coin because it's just enough to crypto scam essentially. You know, some cryptos are good and they're based on a real fundamental system, and then you got a bunch of people who are just trying to jump on this bandwagon
Right.
and get stupid people who don't know what to do with their finances to invest.
Right. Try to get rich quick shit.
Exactly.
That's why
You
I
gotta
only
invest
buy
in this shit
Doge.
for years. That's what it is.
Yeah, so she went to she literally went to bed for 3 days, turned off her social media and then came back and was like, hey guys, I understand this is actually a real serious situation. I'm gonna do whatever I can to resolve it. And it's like, well, at least you've gotten here.
Right.
Dad would be
I mean,
proud
at
of that.
At that point, like you can't not.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like the Security and Commissions Exchange is gonna, it looks into this type of
Oh,
stuff.
sure, absolutely.
There's going to be a thorough investigation if there's any like mishandling and if she did anything maliciously like on purpose, yeah, she'll be liable.
No. Well, if I were these
Did-
guys
so
that swindled
she-
her and
she
fucked
left
her
Twitter
over and
for a
took all
couple of
that
days?
money.
Well, like,
Did you
not
say
that
she used
I
her
would just take
absence
all
to
that money
increase
and-
respect and honor?
Oh my God, dude, that is Law 16.
That's Law
That is
16,
Law
folks.
16. And we'll
Next-
see you next episode.
Next episode.
Peace.